All right, I tried cutting it back on. There we go. We good? Do you see it on your end? Perfect, perfect, perfect. We good now? Wait. Wait. Something's wrong. Oh, okay. I'll say it should be coming up because your message did not come through. Type again, TJ. Okay, good. Oh, I like how it gave you a a wrench. Perfect. Okay, that was weird. I was getting a little worried there. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, you should just be able to deal with any bots that come through. Do me a favor. If you're ever like in lurking, if you see any... Cheers, by the way. Look at a big ice. If you see any like comments regarding to check out my portfolio for any content or like overlays, ban them. Just get rid of them. I don't want to deal with them. Like, yeah, I will conversate with them, but if you see it, you have my just get them out. I will not question that. Most time, whatever my mods ban, because it's you, TJ, Death, Warrior, they all know what they're looking for, and I more than likely will never question. So appreciate that. Jordan, what's going on, big dog? How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing okay. Only okay though, not great. I hope you're doing fantastic, but not great. Sorry, I have to think here. Okay, so I need this. Got Elder Maul, correct. Boom. And this. There we go. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that shit. All right. Today is the day we have an update.
Welcome to Camp Rock. Legends are made here.
Disney's Camp Rock is back, and this summer,
You do. You absolutely do. That's why I haven't banned you yet, Jordan. You know, Jordan, I'd never ask you for money, my man. I've been good. That is exactly why I haven't banned you yet, Jordan. Because you pay with your caring. It's been good, man. It's been good. I had a... Let's talk about this. I had an interview today, and it went well. I thought I articulated myself good enough. Yes. That was that account manager role that we were talking about. I was able to go ahead and get it scheduled. There were some technical difficulties on the recruiter's end, but we got that all squared away, and it went pretty well. She really liked my answers that I gave in regard to why I am looking out of my position now. And I would like to share what I said. I thought it was very clever. So I said, the reason that I'm looking to leave my current role, and just to make sure there are complete formalities, I actually really like what I do. I am very proud of what we do here. And I had to explain, we are a gun manufacturer. But the issue that I have noticed when it comes to human resource jobs for people who are benefit professionals is there is no room for growth within that role in the realm of human resources, within the roles that I have held on my resume that we are discussing today. I have nothing but great things to say about what I do and the people that I get to support. But I also think about what the next 10 years look like. And I don't want to wake up knowing that I should have done more for myself. And she was like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, I worked in human resources as a talent acquisition specialist. She's like, I totally understand with what you're getting at. It makes total sense. And I said, and I doubled down again. I said, trust me, I actually really like where I'm at. I think our total comp plan is pretty good. I just know that when it's 20 years from now, I don't want to wake up wondering why I didn't start sooner. Brother, she ate that shit up like I eat up a Whataburger. Damn. Good answer. I had to do the thing buttering my reason. Told him that I was hired for a high level and have been keyholed. Very fair. Absolutely fair. And I used ChatGPT very hard for preparing for this, but I used it to give me really good, like, don't say the job sucks, right? But be real. Like, you know, that is the truth. That is the professional truth. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, obviously, like you should never tell the future employer, oh, this place fucking sucks. It's obviously an easy trick question. So I felt very happy with that response. Thought it was very well done. The next question, like, she kept digging, like, dude, she just kept, well, is there any other reason? I was like, no, it's just purely on growth. And, you know, HR professionals don't have an understanding of what specialized roles actually do. So you're stuck in a situation where you can only do so much as an employee benefits person, and then you're tasked with generalist or BP level roles that just doesn't make sense for your career growth if you truly value to be in that career. So yeah, the rest is about employee account manager stuff, like kind of baseline questions and stuff. It's so they can trip you up and see if you're applying. Yeah. Confidence is key with that. You know, like I feel like within interviews, I've done so many now with looking for an HR director at our current job that I've had a lot of great responses to those questions. So I've kind of learned. Sorry, what the fuck are with these drops? So there was another question I thought was pretty good. I'm sorry, this is just, there we go, 18, 19. Good God. There was another question that I thought I hammered away. It was pretty much like, start pile number one for you. It was something along the terms of, what is your experience with like why do you want to get out of HR as well? But more on the lines of, what do you like to do? Like, why do you want to be an account manager? But it wasn't asked that way. So the way that I answered that one was, I have a passion for employee benefits, but I have a bigger passion for advocating for employees. And I prefer to assist people on a macro scale than a micro. Macro meaning client to client to client, than micro, which is the employee level. I enjoy the thought of being able to be a backbone of multiple clients or other HR departments, which is particularly where my specialty lies, is within human resources. But what better way to do that than to help other clients with that, right? That's super important, because I came from your realm. I understand your frustrations, and so I thought that was very good. And hey, the position required 5 years of experience, but to be completely real with you, I only have 4 at best, 3.5 comfortably. And I can tell you I can do that job. I know I can do that job. You don't need 5 years to do the job that I'm applying for. Not even close. You just have to understand the things that you have to understand is the brokerage side of things, and that's fine. If you're trainable, you can do it. And I feel like if you can, I think if you've worked in employee benefits, it doesn't matter what you've done. You can easily tell if someone truly has done the job. Like, you just can't hide it. No, not this applies to you at all, but I saw something earlier with a dude who pretty much lied big time in his interview and what he applied to, and they hired him for a mechanic role. He had no idea what he was doing. It surprised me what people can get away with these days. I agree, but it's also really bad is the people that he lied to, he was able to get away with it.
Your tooth sensitivity isn't severe enough to deal with. What if I told you Sensodyne has a fast and simple remedy? Yeah, lying is bad, telling half the truth. And that's the thing about these job interviews is you're never gonna tell them, like, you're never gonna tell them, oh, I can't do the job. But I do feel like those individuals fail to ask the right questions. If you hire someone and they have no idea what the hell they're doing, I think at that point you failed. The interviewers failed. Like, I can tell you right now, dude. Oh, dude, why'd you jump that way? Like, I can tell you right now, if anyone ever tried to lie to me about doing employee benefits, I don't know, like, maybe it's just different realms. But I feel like, TJ, even for IT, I feel like you could pick up on that very quickly, no? Like, I feel like you would easily be able to pick up what someone's putting down if they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. No matter how much you rehearse for the interview, because you can only rehearse for so many different questions. The issue is that you're to handle hiring. Which, okay, if that's the truth, yeah, like, that's crazy. Like, for example, the person I had today, right? There is a chance, like, she has set parameters and she's been doing recruiting for 20 years. So she probably knows what she's asking and kind of the answer she's looking for. But I could easily see someone 4 to 5 years into recruiting, right? And the answers sound, buzzwords, and oh yeah, pass them through. Then the vetting stage. So like, if I get through this stage, I'm going to be going through the vetting stage, right? And that makes sense, as they should. So yeah, Jordan, no, I understand you're just giving an example, but I was like, that's crazy. I could definitely see HR in the beginning, but HR should never be in the end for an interview.
No. Like if that's the case of HR. Now, dude, can you imagine if like actual like mechanical engineers got lied to? Dude, I'd be questioning their judgment so hard, Jordan. I'd be like, yo, who the fuck hired these guys? Well, Jordan, TJ is a good person to ask questions to. He was my IT guy, and now TJ big dog somewhere else. That's big chillin'. That's big chillin'. So anyway, we'll see. That's in a nutshell. I had a very good interview. Hopefully they you know, they'll give me a chance to at least talk. And you know, that's all I ask. Like, if they're like, nah, you're not ready for the role, then you know what? At least I got the interview. You know what I mean? Like, that makes me feel so much better than just getting just fat rejected. Yeah, TJ's this guy. That guy. Big Tej. That's Big Tej. But yeah, dude, that's the thing. I reached out to our broker too, and I asked him, I was like, hey, if you were doing an interview, like if you were interviewing, like you were on the interviewing team, the hiring team, and I was coming through as an account manager, so, you know, we never met. What is a question that you would ask? And he gave me a list that I'm going to study if I get the interview. And one of the questions he asked, I thought was super good. And I think this is how you know if you've worked in benefits or in the benefit industry. The question he asked was, and this was a question that an interviewer asked him. Sorry, and the question was, if you were to come into this role to, like, let's say you get the role, right? And you get in here and 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. And let's say a client approached you with a big problem. What would you do? And I thought about that. And I responded actually back to him. And this was my response. I said, if I was in your shoes, knowing what I know about the benefits industry, the first question I would ask is, well, the first thing I would say is, I would listen to what the problem is entirely. Let them get it off their chest. The next thing that I would do is, depending on where the problem lies, is, oh shit, is this a medical problem? Is this am I gonna make this? Oh, please. Oh my God. I should have stayed. Like, is this a medical problem? Is this, like, what type of problem is this? I'd first diagnose what kind of problem I'm working with, right? And then once I understood what the problem was, let's assume it's a medical problem, and I need to learn who the vendors are. So I would first figure out who the account manager is for your medical issue and diagnose the problem there. From there, I would then relay the information to the said client that is having said issue. If problem is still not resolved due to it being a complex benefit issue that surrounds the stop loss team, but see, that answer alone is how I know that I've worked in that realm, because I'm saying I would wait to see the identifying factor. What is the problem? Oh, the problem is a medical one? Who's your medical account manager? Read any SBCs to do with the plan and move on. That's how I know. Like, that is the answer that I feel like you should be looking for. Not, oh, I would just go gung flying hell. Like, no. So anyway, I'm sorry that took me a little bit to get that out. I was confused on, I was watching something in the game. I was like, what the hell's going on? All right, I'll hit you up some time this weekend. I have some dumbass fun. But anyway, I thought it was a good question that my friend asked. And he did say he liked my answer. He said I would have eaten that answer up, dude.
Also, is the music too loud for you guys? Because I have different sound settings for me into the stream. Perfect. I think it's a good vibey playlist, dude. I'm vibing. Just for you, Jordan. Just because you asked. I guess, Jordan, I guess. We'll be going to Costco this weekend. We'll see if that computer is ready for the take-in.
Apply in minutes and get a decision as soon as the same day. Loans offered by NetCredit or lending partner banks and serviced by NetCredit applications subject to review and approval.
Oh my god, a 15-second ad. Oh my god, another 15-second ad.
Do not start twerking in your office break room. And do not practice your moonwalk while crossing a busy intersection.
Oh my god, this is the longest 15-second ad ever. Oh my god. Hey, I did ask. I appreciate the feedback. Appreciate that feedback. Yeah, I don't want to pay for YouTube Premium. You feel me? I don't want to pay for that. Now, I think something that's super important is the way that I handled the compensation question. This was tricky. You guys ready for this one? So it was asked. She asked it as in, she said, what is your salary expectation? And I will tell you, this is where the silent back and forth game happens, right? This is where the mental warfare takes place, right? And my go-to always is, what is the budgeted amount? Like, what is the budgeted range? And she said, immediately she said, well, it varies from state to state. Okay. I said, okay. Well, I said, well, based on that, and since it sounds like I have to make the first move, I said, I set a number. I set a number, and I said, now I want to be very clear with this number. I said that number is negotiable depending on what the total comp is. So I said I want to be very clear. That number is negotiable depending on total comp. And then she asked, are you saying this number is total comp, or are you saying this number is your base? I said, that number is my base. And I said, my total comp here is very, very good. And she said, and I asked, I was like, do you think that number would be an issue? And she said, oh, not at all. I think that's around the ballpark, honestly. Whether they're going to tell you the truth if that's the ballpark or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is and I made sure to keep emphasizing, I said, I just want to emphasize to the team, I am willing to negotiate all variant on total comp. So she really liked that answer too. Because I know that I'm new to the field, right? Like, I understand my place. Like, I would be like the absolute entryest of levels of account managers because I've never been one before, right? Never been one. However, I have really good experience in the realm that you're looking at me to be in. So anyway, I was really proud of that answer. Truthfully, I really was. I thought I was very, very composed. And it was easy. It was a super easy interview, dude. Like there was like nothing felt weird. It was like pretty straightforward, and the lady was very kind. And you know, she said we were having some technical issues, so she did give me her personal number, and she said, if you need anything, feel free to contact me on my personal. So she said, really? I said, are you sure? Like, you know, it's your personal. I get it. Like, you're giving your personal number to a candidate. Like, I don't, you know, I could just delete this. She's like, no, really, truthfully. Okay, all right. So, you know, we'll see. If it doesn't go well, you know what? I'll use her as a connection on LinkedIn. I'm sure that would go over very well. So, truthfully, I hope it goes well. And to be completely honest with you, it has. And I thought the same thing. Well, why? Right? Why has it been there for a while? So if they try pushing out some like, oh, we're the big tough guys on the block, I'm gonna be like thinking to myself, well, am I just the guy that's coming in getting lowballed because all of your actual professionals who actually are in this realm didn't want to join? And if that's the case, and the question I have to ask myself are a couple things, right? First question is, okay, clearly I'm the new guy on the block, and this is my foothold to have this title on my resume. Right? Let's go ahead and establish that. That's probably what this is going to be. Assuming that the total comp is decent and the benefits and obviously total comp and all that is, like I said, decent, and the base salary is fair in terms of it's making more, because I'm not going to leave to make barely more to drive 30 minutes further. It's just not happening, you know? So if that is the case and they try to pull that card on me, then it's not going to happen. The only way this works out, given the situation that I'm probably, dude, I don't understand how the fuck you beat me when I have a crystal pickaxe and the best armor in the game. I don't understand this. And I'm overloaded. Interesting. But that's the thing. Like those are all the criterias that I'm going to be thinking of, right? So, because if that shit sus as hell, dude, nah, I'm out. Like, you know, y'all probably need me more than I really need y'all. And I'm fine waiting for the right account manager job to open up. And you know what? Even if I'm not an account manager, like even if I get the role under it at another company, and if not, they're a bit more reputable, then so be it. Like I'm in it for the long haul. Like, yeah, it's about the money, but it's mainly about the career growth. That's all I really care about. But also, the career growth should not go backwards, considering I'm experienced. Like you said, if the job has been up for me, if I give a higher chance of getting it, it all sounds like it was a good interview. Yeah, completely agree, dude. I completely agree. But those are the signs that I have to be careful about as well, which is also the underlying thing that he's also bringing up. It's been up for a hot minute. Why has the position been up for a hot minute? Is it also because the people who were probably actually qualified for it, did they smell some bullshit in the water? You know, was the hiring managers like pieces of shit? Like, you know, there's so many things now working in HR that I get to see on the backside that I think about. You know, I'm gonna be picky. I'm gonna be completely picky. Because I'm already at a job that, I will tell you this, Jordan, it pays well enough for the actual title, but not for what I actually do. Very minimal growth opportunities right now, but the total comp and everything is pretty solid. You know, so those are things that I think about. However, I'm willing to look past that, especially if this company gives me a chance. And ultimately, that might be what happens. They're like, hey, man, we're going to give this guy a chance. You know, we'll see how he fares. And so be it. That'd be sick. So, you know, it's definitely a lot to think about. They could have had a bad person pass. They might be being picky as well. Yeah, it's most definitely, dude. Right on the money with that. They certainly could, and as they should be. You know, and I think maybe they might take a chance with someone like, hey, this guy doesn't have direct experience that we're looking for. Fuck off, dude. Have direct experience that like we're looking for, but he has experience coming from the client side, right? Because I'm coming from where the client would be. And that could be a fresh approach that they're looking for. I've been referred by even our brokers, our account managers. They have referred me out to a lot of places too. They've said minimum you're an account manager. So he's like, you know what you're doing. You can learn it, but your customer service skills, blah, 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 all this stuff, right? Is all of this. So I think if I do well in the account manager role, I obviously have to get my license, but I'm also will be going towards my certification as a benefits professional. Dude, the sky is the fucking limit. I'll make even better money. I'll be growing into a field or into a career industry that you're always going to have. I mean, my career field is set. I'm not relying on HR and all that. No. I'm relying on, I could go to like, I could work for, especially if I get like 10 years into it, go fully remote for a company based in Texas, Virginia, North Carolina. It doesn't matter. And dude, you just be making bread. Work hard till like about my mid 40s doing this shit. Shit, man. Kids will be all right. I'll have the best computer every time. Go on vacation. I ain't worried. Then I'll become my worst villain. Everything I said about being an exec is exactly what I would do. Fuck everybody. It's now my turn. I'm just kidding. I become the villain. I'm now the villain. No, I think I'd be like a pretty chill manager though. I think I'd be like super chill. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Still recovering.
Are you ready to level up at the University of Arizona Global?
I hate these ads, man.
For life and work experience you can get only in the real world. Explore over 50 online programs for working adults who never settle. Visit uagc.edu.
I think it would be too, man. I don't think I would be like I don't know, like I just don't get power trips. Like I just want to go home. I hope that when I'm in my 40s, whatever, like if I like even like I don't know, whatever. I hope that like my only priority is I'm just trying to get home. Play some RuneScape. I appreciate that, Jordan. I just want fairness. You know, like that's all I care about. I just want people to be fair and honest. Like I've really learned. I was telling, and you know Dylan Belita. I was telling Dylan, I said, you know, when we were younger, I thought that what I wanted out of life was to be the big dog, the president, the CEO. Dude, fuck that. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for my family. I don't want any of that. I just want a job that lets me be a subject matter expert, a specialist, okay? And I just want to go home and not really have to worry about all these big things and blah, blah, blah. Go home and I can turn my brain off. That is it. That is all I care about. Nothing else matters. That's really it. That's what I want. Yeah, I will never understand, like, dude, maybe it's just our mentality. Jordan, if I ever made it that high up where like I'm making hand over fist of money, truthfully, and I had an amazing team, dude, you know what I mean? Like just a killer fucking team, like especially like in the realm that I'm in. Dude, I'd be like, hey guys, let's throw a Christmas party at the house. The wife's gonna be cooking up some food. Y'all come out for, you know, or like, hey, let's try to make sure the team's taking care of on the hall. I don't know, something to just show appreciation. Like I have a temp who's, you know, 8 years older than us. Not like age truly matters, but you know, she understands. Like, hey, she'll have to ask me sometimes. Oh, please don't hit. Okay, maybe it did. I think I stayed too late. Shit. She'll have to ask me like, hey, do you mind if I leave to go take care of my kid? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. And I even said, I was like, I know you don't report to me, but I'm gonna be completely real. If you reported to me, I'd be like, yeah, take your laptop home. Completely flexible. Whatever you need. Like, that's how I am with her. It's not a power trip. Like, I don't give a single fuck. I want you to go home, take care of the kids, because you know what happens when you're able to take care of your home life? Your work life tends to, by the way, reciprocate. What happens at home is taken to work. So if you're happy at home, or you have a lot of leniency within reason, of course, then you're gonna come back happy. And you know what? If you have to leave at 3 o'clock or something during regular business hours, I don't care. Guess what? Hey, I hear you. Do whatever you need to. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Do whatever you need to do and finish up work later. Clock in later. Do whatever you need to do. Sounds good, Jordan. I know I'm getting on my little high horse here, but I'm so passionate about that topic. Like, let people be people. That's it. That's all I ask. Just let people be people. Fuck off, dude. You know, honestly, the synthwave is pretty good. Hopefully, there's not like a copyright on this. Sad. That was weird. Weird. That was actually really weird.
Yeah, this motherfucker feisty, dude. Damn. Dude, piss off. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. I was gonna eat up, dude. I'm getting like, fuck this raid. It's probably one of the worst ohms I've had in a long time. Alright, we should be good now. Good luck, good luck. First ohm with the update. Good God. Tough. Dude, that was actually miserable. The hell? Dude, did they like change something with the raid? Oh my God. That was awful.
All right, let's hope we can get a drop. I swear, dude, if we get a Dex, that'll be big sad. Ooh, that's actually really freaking nice. Honestly, very good. That was a very good first down. Our first phase.
Your whole family can go on an adventure, splash away in our water park, and bowl a perfect. Perfecto. Oh, that's so much better. There we go. Hello. That's pretty good. Yes. Yes. There we go. You know what? I think that's it. I don't need any more than that. Can y'all believe we're already about halfway done with August? I swear to God, the minute you turn fucking late 20s, the months just fly by, dude. And come next year at this same time, we're gonna say the exact same thing. Can you guys believe it's already August of 27? We're all 31. When TJ's like 34, 35. Like, oh, old. And then Death Strike's over here, somehow 40 now. Oh, older. Damn, that's crazy work. My back already hurts for him. Actually, I do want this and this. Just in case. I do hope we see something today. This is the day to get Ancestral, even though Ancestral has now tanked in price. Big Sag. Big Sag. Apparently the set has now dipped under 100 mil, according to a video I watched that was posted, I want to say 4 hours ago, maybe even 5 now. Like that's very big sad. Alright, we're gonna pull up some OSRS Lo-Fi again. Rip out the old classic. Yeah, no, that's not it either. Nope.
We find ourselves in no.
Look, my computer's acting kind of wonky. See, this is old reliable right here. Oh yeah, dude. Old reliable. Ah.
Okay, I was making sure we have. Works for me. Come on, give me the money. Telling you. I have a feeling we getting a purple today. Chambers update, gotta get that purple. Come on, we haven't seen a purple in a while. And a duo CM. Really haven't. It's kind of treacherous. My God. I feel like I'm lagging though. I don't know why. I mean, my connection's pretty good. I'm not really sure what's wrong with the net. Or like, what world is this? 346. What is the... I mean, 60 ping's not terrible. I feel like I'm just... like I'm having some delays. Come on! Stop hitting zeros! There we go. That's much better. Come on. Give me them 50s. There we go. Atta boy. Give me another 50. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Finish her up. There we go. Finish through. Finish through. It's all that matters. Just finish through. I feel like I am lagging. Not going to lie. He did. Yeah, we really do need a drop, though. Just saying. Because he's dry. Jack hasn't had a drop in some time. So... I would love to see a Twisted Bow, man. Oh, dude. I actually think that I wouldn't even go for the Scythe. I think that the... I actually think that the upgrades that I would go for... I don't think I'd buy a ZCB, dude, because they're tanking. Or not tanking, because the Ascension crossbows. I feel like it's a very unstable weapon right now to go for. It's like too risky. I feel like I would go for maybe a harmonized orb and Inquisitor. Maybe I'd buy the full Inquisitor set. I would at least buy the armor, and I don't really think I'd get the mace. Biggest reason why is because with the new mega rare weapon being going to be the best in slot for Crush, I feel like Scythe would be just as adequate. And then full Inquisitor, you could just take that to Fosani. And then the Harmonized Orb kind of opens up more content. Because it could be good. It could be really, really, really good at Raids 4. Could be. Could be also really shit. What are you doing? And I'd probably try to save the rest of my money to be able to buy in the future the new mega rare. Oh my god, dude. I am noodling. Oh, 90's pretty good. There we go. Oh my god, I mean, this raid ate me up. From where? Can. The usual, please. I had the Snickers, but I'm feeling some Reese's today. Yeah, I'm feeling fancy. Thank you. Go ahead and make these just in case. Ooh. Scoop of heaven by the slab. Alright, Olm. Be humble. Don't be bitch. Because Olm was big bitch last raid. That shit was ass. Okay. Okay. Should be 2 right there, because I just got hit by a... like, that was big bitch move. It's like I got... Okay, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, that's a bitch move. Yeah. Well, Ohm knows how to go from 100 to 0. I'll tell you that. Like, yeah, you could wear the Blood Fury here, but I feel like I don't really need it anymore. Oh, boy. I do feel like we both had to do that, for sure, because that would have been bad. Well, there you go, Scythe. Dude, Scythe's cranking it. Well, hell yeah, Scythe. Look at you. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. We eat those, baby. We fucking eat those. Fuck right off, dude. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Fuck me. Okay. Alright, let's get this thing all straightened up. One more. Come on. One. Okay, one more. Here we go. Two. There we go. Okay, well, that was a very interesting raid, to say the least, because good God, he was fucking me up. Damn, we just peppered him. Oh, wow. It's pretty good. Built different. Built tough. Oh shit, dude. right. It does amaze me, guys, that we still, like, my friend still has yet to get a drop. Like, it's quite amazing to me. It's like really weird. He's like really dry here. Oh, that's good. Okay, so this should be a fast. Should be very, very fast. Not bad. Okay, well, fuck my food. See, I wonder how, like, with the new best in slot crush. Yeah, welcome back, Jordan. I do wonder, like, how hard we're gonna be hitting. So, Jordan, back to what we were talking about earlier. The whole, like, treating people right thing. I was pretty much finishing up with, I had to, like, look back at, like, what we were last talking about. I think there's just levels to it. Like, I just feel like it's not very difficult. I think that... Okay. Okay. Let me see which one I have. Because, like, even, like, some of the people who are no longer at my company... I think they were probably like the definition of what you would expect from bad corporate. Like when you think of corporate, that's definitely them. And, and then they kind of wonder why they're no longer there after X amount of years. I just wouldn't call that successful. I'm not saying like you can't quit a job, but I don't know. I just don't think that you're I just, it blows my mind, like, breaking into that field, like leadership realms like that. Like, you know, there's those midline managers, like, you end up getting there and you're in your like 30s and 40s, like, but like, I mean, like the high, you get high up there, like, man, like, I understand there's like pressure and stuff, but like, dude, I'll never understand, like, especially when you have kids and, you know, they're like, you're their kid's age and they just probably look at you like you're trash, but like their kid, they'd probably go to bat for. Like, I don't know why that person would ever treat you that way, and they're like the same exact doing it to others. It's like, really, you don't know, huh? Gee, you don't say. Because, brother, I've never felt more worthless in my life than working for you. Never felt more worthless. Apparently, Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby got leaked. Don't know how true that is, but if that is the case, brother, I am all over it. It does. It definitely does. You know, the thing is, like, Jordan, even if hypothetically, like, I get this job and I will never say I don't have a dream job. Like, even streaming will never be a dream job. I think this would be like a dream hobby that I can make money, but I don't know. I think it has my interest. If I had to think of it as a career, I think it's a very interesting career path. But I don't know. I wonder, like, when you're that high up and all you do is sit in meetings, because obviously when you're that high up, you dish out the vision, you paint the vision. That's your job. You're a visionary. You get paid for visions that make money, that are the right call, which could be really good or really shit. It just depends on which side of the fence you're swinging. Yeah, you could be really fucking good as a visionary, a great leader, because you've done the work, you know what it takes. Yeah, I feel like then you also have like those fake ones, dude. You're just like, oh hell no, that bitch fake as fuck. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Oh shit, fucking low as hell. Yeah, I'm lagging for sure. It's almost like a I'm better than you, right? But it's like, even when you're that high up and stuff, like, you gotta remember, like, dude, like, your kids and shit are the same age, and like the example that you're setting for them means that you can treat people like shit. You know, the life that I envisioned for myself, because obviously I did it with, I imagined, I had not a vision, but I had a idea of what I wanted my 30s to look like, and I've already started it. And I think what I want my 40s to look like is, you know, I advocate, I fight for myself, I continue my education. You know, in my 30s, my goal is to complete my certification and my licensure, and maybe there's something else that comes with it. But those are the main two. And then the other goal is to make the most amount of money in my field and in my expertise and specialty, right? Like, that is ultimately my goal. So that way in my 40s, I'll have a lot saved to my 401k. We'll have our vehicles, like our newer vehicles, paid off. Like, my truck's already paid. I'm going to keep this thing till it falls off the wheels. Like, that's my vision. But the fun side of the vision, right? We're able to just do things. But I want to continue streaming. Even in my late 30s and 40s, I will never, my goal is to never give this up. I would rather be 60 years old, and if streaming is still a thing, like it's still popular, where I can share this with friends and people who enjoy the game that I'm playing, and I can talk with them. But most importantly, like in the long run, hopefully I'm now monetized by then, because good God, imagine like not being monetized after like streaming for so fucking long. That'd be awful. But that would be my goal. And then it would just be fun. And then, I don't know, like maybe one day I could, you know, continuously building up my goal of being, you know, a hobbyist, part-time content creator. But I think really where I want most of my money is actually from product recommendations. I love stream stuff. I'm a big gearhead. For example, did I need this? Fuck no. I love the way it looks, love the way it feels, love the way it makes me feel, I love the way it sounds. I would love to be more knowledgeable and to eventually be brand sponsored by things. Yeah, as a small content creator, you know, like Amazon reviews and stuff. Like, I'd love to do that, get sponsored and whatnot, and you know, and so as I buy more stuff on Amazon, I do reviews to eventually get Amazon Vine access. So that's my goal. I think I can do it. I think I can. I just have to figure out, like, I do plan on, once I get a little bit bigger, I do plan on posting like a tour of this room once it's done. Like when this room is done the way that I want it to be, I think fuck off. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do exactly that. My mounted TV up over here. I got my switch connected here. You know, camera, lights, computer here, all the fun stuff on the wall, futon eventually behind me. You know, all that stuff, dude. That's the goal. And then I can say, this is where the magic happens. I want to be like, I think I always want to be around the mid community size. I don't ever want to blow up and get way too big, because then obviously that can get into territories where like my main job can get interfered. People are doxing me and stuff. I think being around the 15, 20-ish consistent viewerage, then consistently 10K plus views on your, you know, YouTube videos, being monetized, that's modest. I think that's perfectly fine. It's a fun side gig, and especially if I'm not like hurting for money and stuff, like my job absolutely sucks and I can be like, well, I have this part-time job that I've been doing that can earn me, you know, substantial income. I do want to eventually get to a point where I have an editor and a thumbnail designer. Like I'm taking funds from the stream, right, to fund the content of my stream, or take all my raw footage. Here's my vision, make it happen. All I got to do is just play. I think that'd be so freaking cool, right? I think that really would. I think that'd be a baller idea. I think that's all it is. Like my goal right now is just do YouTube shorts right now. I do have a thumbnail that I made, and I had a buddy do a little bit of refinement on it for the content we're doing right now, since the new update came out for this content. So my goal is to showcase the new content that has been released. And I think it'd be a pretty cool video to showcase. So like obviously like I want to do the work myself for a little bit, and then eventually just be able to pass it off. Like, all right, there you go. All I want to do is stream. It's like, imagine like a rental property, right? Like you could be the you could do all the work, or you could let the property manager run it. That's what I want the editor and stuff for. Just be the property manager. That'd be sick. Sell merch, like sell some merch. Anyway, anywho. I'm ready for RuneScape Dragon Wilds to drop. Yeah, no, definitely. Ooh, does that fuck it? Yeah, it's funny, back when you were streaming, when I remember, that was when Valorant came out and you were doing the beta key streams too, like I was doing. That's how we got affiliated so quickly. It cracks me up how long ago that was. Can you imagine now, knowing what we know now about streaming, if COVID or something like that were to ever happen again? Like, dude, I mean, it never will, right? The world understands how to deal with those things, but dude, oh my God. I mean, really, dude, you would crank out fucking money. Fuck it, we don't need Zaricade. It's crazy, like, just knowing what I know now, oh my god, dude, if only I had, like, more money then. And also, like, all the stocks were going down. I would, to this day, like, if I had the money I had now, I would probably drop 5 to 10 G's on the same shares that I did and would have made... Oh yeah, I was just getting there. The freaking stocks and shares that I had, I made some pretty good money after 5 years. I feel like I would have dropped 5 G's into it easily. I went into the cruise line industry. Oh fuck, dude, and the oil industry, the U.S. oil. I made, I think, $600. Yeah, I just didn't have enough money to spend, and also fucking Doge back then. Holy moly, when that shit skyrocketed! Like, what the hell is going on? But to the point though, man, content is so good. Like, you put COVID now, oof. GMC, AMC, and Doge were the things I was a part of. How much did you make off of? I do wish I had more money, but yeah, dude, I wish so too. Like, I wish I had like where I'm at now. Cause good lord. Ooh, that's... Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, he made more than me. That's awesome. You know, it's so stupid though. Like, I laugh about this now, but like, when I was really new to streaming, they made it seem like all you had to do was stream, and like that's how you became discovered. It's like, dude, not even close. Like, obviously it's a trait, it's a secret, right? So that's less competition out there and stuff. But dude, all you had to do was literally just post on YouTube something decent. That's all you had to do. Just be consistent on there. And also, if Helldivers didn't eat ass after a certain amount of time, I would have been a wrap. Fucking God, I was freaking doing so good. 3K from Doge Rush from GMC. That's amazing. 3K from Doge. That's nuts. I remember like when like that was like huge. Like it was insane how like everyone was like freaking out over it. Do you remember the GameStop stuff too? The GameStop, like where like that like exploded for a little bit. I like that was bonkers. Damn, that's nice, dude. Hell yeah. That's fucking nuts that you read that one. Yeah, GME. Yeah, dude, that was nutty. Like what happened there? Like that was, I thought that was so random. I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff. So I was like, wow, that's extremely random that that just happened, you know? At least I thought it was. I thought it was super random. But I was super big into the cruise line stuff. Because I knew. I just knew. Norwegian and Carnival were the two that I held for like 5 years. Held on to that shit. Damn, that's insane. Oh, what the fuck? That's pretty nutty. It's just crazy to think that was what, 6 years ago, or technically 5 because 2021, right? Also, like kind of when we were doing that, or late 2020 actually. Oh, see, I didn't know that. The amount of zeros I'm hitting is like, this is criminal. Like I'm overloaded in the best gear and I'm hitting this many zeros on Crush. There's a movie. Oh, wow. Like explaining all this. Wow. Like what was the reason? Like in the movie? Hedge fund was the big reason. Huh. Imagine knowing that though. Like imagine like knowing, like think about it. You have like an uncle or a family member's like, hey, listen, don't ask questions, just trust. Go ahead and buy it now. Buy these now. We're going to manipulate the market. And you're going to sell on this day, like inside trading. It's craziness. You know, at one time, you know what, something that'll come out when we're old as fuck, dude? All the scandals and stuff going out in our lifetime, if anything, if any election was actually rigged, what Donald Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris, and all of them were like actually doing, like the truth, the real truth, whatever that truth looks like, I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? I think that's what's gonna happen, dude. I swear, I don't see how it doesn't. Yeah, like COVID-19 truly comes out. It was a big, I mean, call it whatever you want. Like, not a big hoax. Obviously, it had a big detriment to our society, but like the way that it was handled was wrong. Or, you know what I mean? Like, just whatever. It doesn't matter what side of the fence you live on. I don't care. Like, not even about politics, none of that. It's just like, you're going to find out whatever the truth is. Like, the classified documents after 50 years, we're still alive. Like, dude, that'd be insane. Like how they release JFKs. Like, will Epstein's file then by then be like, all right, this is what's going on. All your favorite actors and stuff touching kids. Like, boy, they couldn't stop touching them. You kidding me? Ellen DeGeneres was actually a cannibal. Like, dude, just some crazy shit, dude. You know, I do wonder if that's actually real. It's like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible. I think it's certainly possible. I think it's very naive to think that we're the only intelligent species out. I highly doubt that. But like with... But to think about like how many like astrological things there are in the... Oh, thank you. Give me a straw? Need a spoon for that. Is that a rip current? Okay. That's that.
Current milkshake's what it's called. What's it called?
Key. Any looties from the new booties? No, but I did get 100. I did get 99 damage or 98 damage. John almost died but survived. Does that count? That's something looty for booty. Giffiante got us a rip current. A good old Reese's peanut butter cup schmooty. Some good stuff right there. Give her the old diabetes. Good thing is we're taking a break after this, so that gives me an excuse to kind of chow it down. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a look, Jordan. We'll have to check that out. You know, actually a movie I'm excited to see is The Colony, from the creator of Train to Busan. Super pumped about that one. Actually might go to the theaters to watch that because I'm actually like super pumped about it. All right, do that, get this out, bank that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 yada, yada, yada. We're looking good. Yoink. All right, team. Is this the raid? Is this the raid we get a purple? Do we get it, team? Our galaxy is roughly 100. It's crazy to think that they, like, there's... Okay. I completely agree. There's no way we're the only ones out there. but with that being said too, is like the chances of us being selected by an intelligent species that can travel the space, what are the odds of that? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy odds. So, Jordan, or Mitch, what are you calling? Like, what's the high, what's the low? I called Ancestral Top, Dex low. My buddy called Ancestral Top, Twisted Buckler low. What you calling? I'm just gonna eat up one there. High ink bottom, low ink bottom. All right, we're double downing on the ink bottoms. All right, double downing. Olm, you're a bitch for that. Just to make that known to the public, you're a bitch. Just had to get that extra hit off, didn't you? Oh boy. Wow. A double zero. Wow. That's pretty shameful. I think he could have waited on that. Oh, I have to tank 2 for that. There we go. I waited too long. I was trying to like maneuver around those bombs, and that did not go as played. Trying to dodge. Yeah. Is after this hits portals? That's actually disgusting. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Man, I'm just getting bebopped around. Which way are you going, dude? Well, the good news is the overload's gonna run out. I'll eat. This should put me back at like 90 something health. Oh, get hit for that? Nope. That's good. I keep shredding this hand down. Humble Ohm though. Humble Ohm right now. Me another good hit there, big dog. Me another big hit here. That is the opposite of a big hit, actually. That was quite the opposite.
All right. Now we after this hit, after the next hit, we should be in cycle. And Yuji. Turn your head. Alright, I'm gonna take another hit. Dude. You know, based on how this raid is going, I'm just gonna eat up, dude. I'm like getting absolutely peppered. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just a fucking punching bag for this home. Okay, buddy. It doesn't matter. I hate taking all this fucking damage and then not dishing out the damage. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. Oh my god. Hold on, I have to wait for the click here. There it is. Move. Good God. This dude's a dick. Incoming purple right now. Sad. Super sad. It's egregiously sad. My God. Oh, dude, that was nuts. Oh, God, dude, I just couldn't catch a break on that, dude. I will take the herbs, though. The herbs are nice. Just says some TOAs and nothing but white lights. Dude, is Rage just, like, dry? Hello? Like, are we just getting scammed? Buddy wasn't helping you turn head. Dude, honestly, I didn't even notice. I was just getting fucked so hard. Like, that shit was egregious. Hold on. I'm gonna go get a plate and a spoon, and then we are chatting it up. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Jordan, I'll read that in a second. Hold on.
You know what I just thought about? This break actually gives me a chance to use this overlay. Yeah. Look, we can use this one now. Let me turn this one. YouTube. We'll just turn that one to that one there. Yeah. We can finally use this one. Granted, the RuneScape could be fitted in just a little bit better. But fuck it. We're gonna enjoy this ice cream here while we wait for our buddy. He's about to fucking explode everywhere. Watch. Damn. Wait. So this is the rip current. What the fuck? Is this the actual... No, they fucked this up. This shouldn't be a drink. This should be an ice cream. Nope. This is a drink. Well, whatever. Pretty good, dude. Reese's peanut butter rip current. All right, Jordan, there is a thing called the Drake equation that puts that into perspective, and then you also have the Fermi paradox Drake equation. It breaks the problem down to a series of small guesses. Doesn't that also come back to, what if we're the aliens? Like, we're the problem, you know? But think about it. Imagine there's another intellectual society, right? Like humans. I wonder what problems they went through. Like, I wonder if, like, history, like, our history would be similar to theirs. Constant wars. You know, all that stuff. And then now, like, all the 2026 problems that we have, like people trying to go to a different bathroom. All right, let's get this all set up. Oh, man. Like, there's so many theories that could be true, you know? There really is. There's so many theories. Like, all the religious theories, like aliens, all that. You know something I thought of too? Like, what if... It sounds really dumb, but... Wait, that might be what the multiverse is. What if we just live in this time? Like, what if the 1940s is still going on? And we're just not living in it. Just like back in the 1940s, 2026 is going on. Like, it's crazy, like, you can put that into perception, right? It feels dumb saying that, but you know, I'm sure that is a theory. The new one I like so far is that we are in a black hole. That'd be fucking nuts. You know, another thing I could also believe is that, like, when you die, you just end up back on the same planet. Obviously, like you just reincarnate per se into another person. Hey, I don't see any no Reese's peanut butter cups in here. Yeah, I feel like I got gypped. That'd be a crazy ass black hole considering how much it's fucking eaten. For all the shit that we can see. That would be crazy if one day that is confirmed. Like, what are the consequences of being inside of a black hole, you know? Gotta put the windshield wipers on. There's on the other side of the black hole worm, which is why we see a big bang. Yeah, I mean, they're all plausible. So something I also want to bring up too, and obviously this is a very controversial topic, and it is like, if that were to be true, just scientifically, you know, the science department's like, this is how the world began. And obviously this will piss off a certain type of people, but in the name of science, let's just think about this. Can you imagine? I say in the name of science, Jesus. Let's take the game Dead Space, for example. The point of the game, right? Not the enemies, but the cult that manipulated millions of people off an idea that the convergence is the way. Okay, and hear me out with this. What if a long time ago, that is exactly what they did with Christ? And so the selling idea was, you know, obviously God, Adam and Eve, all that, the entire story, right? It doesn't matter whether you believe or don't believe. Just take that. Just take that concept for just as an example. Same thing with Islam. Same thing with all of that. I was saying, so Dead Space. I'm only relating to the game in terms of the cult. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna jump back into another CM here. Just give me a second. Like the cult part of it, right? Where the person that they praise, Altman was a martyr that was, you know, he found the marker, was bad, blah, blah, blah. The government, all that stuff made it to where he's the martyr. This is who people are going to praise for the convergence. A religion essentially was born. What if that same concept, again, not challenging anyone's religious opinions, I'm just simply stating, what if that same concept happened with Islam, with Christianity, with, you know, all that stuff, everything, all of that. And for years and years, Christians and whatever, however they think the world was created. What if that's what happened that many years? You can never prove it. They wrote the book. They wrote everything. I believe what I believe, but I'm just saying, like, what if? I know we're getting slightly off science. We're going more religious now, but it'd be intriguing if that were to be the case. It'd be nuts. It'd be like, oh, wow. So a game like Dead Space, you know, it just made me, while you're talking about that, it just made me think about that. That's all. All right, well, let's take a look at what you're trying to show me here, and then we are going to start up the raid. So Black Hole Ton 618. Okay. Black Hole Ton 618. Damn. I believe religion was. See, potting up? I believe religion was made to help shape a society to fit times to protect people from the bar. Yeah. That would make sense. I think it was made to control people. Yeah. And you know what? Here's the thing. By the rules and stuff, God made people who they are, etc., etc., etc. I am a believer, but I am also a person that is curious, and I think if that is the truth, okay, if that is the truth, then we were made to be curious, to question, and that's okay. But to just step outside the box a little bit of that mindset. Yeah, would a government create something of any time to control people? Yeah, 100%. And there's a chance that they took the martyr and they made stories. Okay, dude. Jesus. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting. I mean, like, I believe in what I believe in, but I'm always open to that topic and ideas. Like, it's fascinating. It was coat back then. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously some people are sensitive to that topic, but I just think it's fascinating. Like, think about that for a second, right? Like, let's use our minds and imagination here. Dude, fuck out of here. Anyway, but that black hole is huge. Astrology is very fascinating. Astronomy. Oh, we're not done yet? I may have just used the wrong terminology. The study, like all of the astrophysics, I think that's just, it's very fascinating. And like to also be mathematically that smart. Like it's very, very interesting. And to know that we're literally just like a fucking pimple of the back of the universe. Like, we are so irrelevant to the big picture. Like, it's just interesting to me. Like, thank you, astronomy. I knew I was using the wrong term. Yeah, my apologies. That was ignorant. I'll own it, though. I'll own it. That was really bad. It's just interesting stuff. I think it's also interesting, too, like how far we've come as a society with understanding the world around us. Whether it's animals, whether it's weather. I think weather is very interesting. You know, another thing, it's a cool thing about what? It's plenty.
The 4 main building blocks live for the same part I wants to make up the universe from.
That is interesting. That's genuinely interesting. And it's crazy that we even learned that, right? Like, think about that. We learned. Oh shit! Almost fucking. Oh. It's unfortunate. Just throw it in. How did we find that out, Jordan? Like how did that come into, like how did we figure that out? That's really cool. Okay, sounds good. Oh, Mitch, dude, I have an idea for sure for TikTok. It's that little kitten with the pistol. It's when Ohm doesn't give me my drops. Dry as hell in this mug. Thought I had like a dry tracker. Bossing info. No, it's not that one. Dry rate tracker, here we go. So my longest dry streak is 21. We have instruments that can detect certain elements as far as certain elements that make up the atmosphere of exo. That's cool. Holy shit, I have a 75 dry streak as TOA for TOA. Brother, that is fucking disgusting. But see, I like to even ask, like, how the fuck did we even develop that? How did we know that we needed to develop that? Yeah, like, that's just craziness to me. I mean, truly, that's incredible. That's like, yeah, you know, we need one of these tools to see what the elements are. All right, how the fuck? Oh, who the fuck thinking of that? In years, I imagine, right? And then taking that idea to the next step, and to the next step, the idea then evolves. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Think like SETI. Spell it out for me. Search for extraterrestrial. I see. Do you think in our lifetime we'll have the technological capabilities to like obviously I think aren't they sending something to Mars? I wonder if in our lifetime, probably when we're dying, we're gonna see like the fruition of like more scientific research, a person on Mars and all that, right? Yeah. Essentially that, yes. I thought I read something a long time ago that they were trying to do something like that. The JWST. James Webb. Or James Webb. I'm very uneducated in this topic, so please excuse my ignorance. I was about to ask, isn't that the space telescope? Isn't that the one that's like in that like research lab where it's in a dome? Am I misthinking of that one? Which one is that one? Which one am I thinking of? That's an observatory? Okay. So, yeah, excuse my... Like I said, shit if I know. I have no ounce of any knowledge of this subject, so I am coming at it from like a very, very elementary level. Very elementary. So this one is currently 1.3 million from the Earth. So this probably is a dumb question, but how in the world, like, oh Jesus, that might be fucked. That's a first. So, I'm sorry. The question I have is, and there obviously it's signals, but how are they able to get signal radio? Is it radio frequencies, signals? What's the right terminology here? To send out information that far. Like obviously it takes 23, 24, 48 hours right, to get to its destination, to relay an input, right, to do an action. Like, how does that work? Like that's incredible how you're able to get radio waves and manipulate it enough. Just don't hit it. And manipulate it enough to do that. Like that's, I mean, that's crazy. I'm not fucking this up. Nope. Like, I'm just shredding through that thing. I do not. I'm like so fascinated by this conversation. I'm not even like paying attention to my fucking raid. 30. Are you referring to like the fiber optics? No, look, tell me how it works. Like, I'm so fascinated by the conversation. Like, fuck the stream. I'm trying to learn. No, I don't fully understand how it works. To glass cable, your information packets 1s and 0s are sent via light. I didn't know that. Yep, did not know that. Glad to learn something today. I've learned multiple things today. So basically send out a wave via a fat ass antenna pointed right where the station should be. See, okay, that's the question I was trying to ask about that. That's cool. You know what's gonna be really cool is like when they're able to get to the Mars rover. One day it'll happen. They'll be able to clean off all the dust and debris off of it so it can get power back on and explore more of the world. Like, that's fucking cool. Can you link it to me? Perfect. I'll pull it up here on the I think me and my duo are, I mean, I'll speak for myself, getting freaking mentally fatigued. I'm making like such stupid mistakes. Mitch, she said for you. It interprets the input is given as code, like this means execute sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that stuff that's cool. I mean, that'll never not be cool. Like I could visualize, you know, obviously they send a frequency beacon or a frequency or whatever, radio waves, pointed in the direction that it travels through space to then eventually hit its target. Like that is cool. To get to that point to find out that radio waves can do that. That's cool. Isn't there like a frequency or like is there like radio waves that are always emitting that like to an open, not say open broadcast, but like it's open just in case like we run into extraterrestrials? Is that true? Or am I just making that up? Like I mean I literally could just be making that up. I thought that was real. I'll say that's real. That's freaking also cool. Just for like the big what if, you know? But I don't think it's an open thing. It's just a scanner basically. Okay. That's fucking dope. How can we be so smart, guys? But then you look outside at your local Walmart and you're just disappointed at what you see. That's fair to say, right? Like, damn. We as a species have come so far. And then I go to the Walmart and I just wonder how the fuck we even breathe air. All this technology just to go work for a corporation that don't even give a fuck about. Don't even know your name. And if they did, they still wouldn't even remember it. You're still just a bitch. On the grand scheme of things. Yeah, just an FYI, I'm in full Torva and I'm hitting so many zeros. Oh my god, I am overloaded. I have piety on. Good lord. This is ass. Crystal pickaxe. Full Torva. As I literally clicked that. Yeah, I don't know, man. My clicks just feel off. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, hello, that definitely should have been a click. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm getting actually really frustrated. The fuck? Like, dude. I have 120 range. I'm hitting just a metric fuck ton of zeros. Oh, that was awful. Damn. Oh, I'm looking at it. Damn. Ah, duh. Look at that shit. That's fucking dope. Those are galaxies? Yeah, that's nuts. Oh, look who it is. It's the fat boy coming in to see if he can get any ice cream. But like, on top of that, right? To know that those are galaxies is crazy. Like, imagine the first person. I mean, I've not done my research, but can you imagine the first person that's like, wow, look at all those like stuff over there. And then like, the more they think about it, they talk more about it. That's a galaxy. Yep. Similar to like, you know what I mean? Like that's what it is. And like, oh, that's a galaxy right there too. Oh, that one too. That one as well. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, like, how the fuck, like, how do you think to yourself, like, yep, this is gonna be the formula to figure out how many galaxies have this many stars based on X, Y, and Z. I mean, truly, there's nothing in here for you, dude. Nothing. Ain't nothing in here. Chonky boy. Well, tell Drake he's a fucking nerd. Cause why the hell he thinking of this shit? Over here contributing to society with all his smart shit. God, duh. Fuck him. Like the guy who made me have to do algebra in class. Yeah, see, exactly. Okay, but imagine being the first person to like, to think of like, let's make a piano. Like, bruh.
Or like the organ. Oh man. It's just crazy, like how. Yep, it is. Like the guitar was made from a lute. The guitars that we know today. Computers were once, you know, huge as shit. Now they're the size of like this. Craziness. Crazy. The scale of those in transitioners. Alright, make sure everything's good. Alright, I'm ready. What's the summary of it? They're super, super small. Huh, yeah, I'll take a look. What happened? How did that proc? Ooh, that hurt. George, by the way, what have you been up to? How's everything else been going? Work and whatnot. I meant to ask you that earlier. Any big plans? Anything going on? I might just beat up one just in case. Ah, dude, this... What the hell? Ooh. It still blows my mind I did not freaking... I hit 2 zeros. How are things going, though? Are things a bit better? Or Hopefully you can ask TJ some questions about IT work. TJ's really good at that stuff. He knows a lot about that and guns, I can confirm. Can you imagine if that's what I think that is what we're talking about, that small? Can you imagine like if you were like an ant size person? That would be your cell phone. Bruh. After this next hit should be portals. You know what? I am actually just going to mage this down. I'm about to say, it's taking forever to hit. Jeez. Dude. I don't understand how we're so dry. That's insane, dude. To answer your question, I'm just living in it. It is kind of what it kind of is for now. Hopefully, hoping to find maybe something in an IT area. From home, work from home, something like that. All right, now I was saying, like, can you imagine, like, if for whatever reason, like, if we ever shrunk, if we were able to like shrink as human beings, you could have like a phone that size and probably got to raise up to 3.5 years worth of it. It's not. It's basically just what we can want and find something else. That's completely fair. You know, Jordan, I want to tell you something. I've only been here for 1.5 years, the company I'm at. And, you know, the best way I can put it is, even in the corporate world, you're given these expectations and sometimes you're given hope and all this stuff. Like when you're a little bit younger, naive's not the right word at all, but like you're a bit more optimistic, right? And you just slowly see like you're doing the work, your opinion over their opinion is what gets you, right? And then you just get gypped at the end of it. But then they're the first ones to make you feel ungrateful or make you feel like, oh, you should just be lucky you're here. And it's like, it's not really how that works, you know? Yeah, you know, you could say that. I've been told to look at, I should be told to look at the good in things, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that's a distraction. Because the knowledge that you gain from when you started to 3 years from now and not to get a raise, no. I'm like, even for me, 1.5 years, or at least all the extra workload. I'm sorry, call me a pessimistic, but I've been screwed so many times. For me, it's just one of those things where it's a distraction and it's not facing reality, and you're chasing a metric that is based upon opinion that someone set on you and puts a carrot in front of you. That's how I view it, because that's the situation that I'm in. And now I'm like, I don't even care for the raise or anything. Just get me out of here. That's how we are when we're young and starting out workforce, is what I mean. Yeah, I mean, that's true. When you're younger, you're more optimistic. You think that you can change the way things are in the world. And truthfully, you probably could if you had people who were more receptive to the change or receptive to the ideas, right? Just to find out it's just the same place, or it's just a different place with the same problems, plagued with it. And now we're at that age where it's like you kind of you see the writing on the wall. It's sad because like there's so many good ideas, there's so many things that get lost because you just stop caring. Because it's a cycle. Like what we're talking about right now are the same people, are the same process thoughts that work that, oh my God, are the same process thoughts that the generation that's supposed to be teaching us had when they were younger, right? And got shut out. It's just a vicious cycle. And one generation has to break that curse. It's just sad, dude. It really is. Are you gonna get your certs, by the way? So you can do IT? I imagine that's what's needed. We can get one more hit in, right? Depending on if we get a purple this raid, will probably be my last raid. I am losing so much focus. Yeah, TJ will be a good resource for you then. I'm also not sure. I'm also sure. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I'm gonna be very real. Finding a job is stupid as fuck hard. Give them a reason not to hire you, they'll take it. Dude, good lord, it is stupid to find a job. You could be severely overqualified for it, and an AI just judges you for them. Like, it's ridiculous. So I imagine, you know, having that would very much help a lot, if not be the necessity. I'm just assuming from an HR standpoint and also from working into this job market, because good God, it is pitiful. That shit is straight pitiful. I just don't understand, dude. You know, here's the thing. That is true. That is true. But I will tell you this. I have over, I'm a guess, I'll be humble, over 15 applications and I had on those applications referrals of people who've been working there for a while, good referrals, two to three within the company. Instantly rejected, brother. Instantly. I mean, damn, dude. Damn. I had even one at Blue Cross Blue Shield where the person talked to the recruiter and they were like, yeah, that's a good resume. And the AI tracker said, nah, fuck this guy. And the lady's like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. Bitch, you can do everything about that. What? I work in HR. You can pull a full job description, you jackass. Yeah, no, that shit's impossible. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Like, you know, obviously Dylan Belita, same thing. He's having the same issue. Dude's got a shit ton of experience in engineering, dude. A shit ton. Works for Boeing, dude. Boeing. And dude struggles to find other, like, employment, like actual good employment. Like, dude, what the actual hell is going on? So, I don't know. You know, maybe it's just the industry that I'm in. Selfishly, going through that makes me a bit more harsher to the thought. I hear they pay decent, but I just hear... I mean, they do pay decent. They do. It depends on the standard of who you're talking to as well. Their benefits are nasty. There's an intern we had last year here that went over there for an internship. They paid her 10 grand just to go out there. And she's from Charleston. She went to the same high school we did. We actually went to high school with her brother. Funny enough. They paid her 10 G's and paid her like $37 an hour to be an intern out there. A fucking intern. I'm like, what? Dude, my first job out of fucking college, I was in charge of a... I'm not gonna say her name on the... It's, let's see. What's her last name again? But I mean, goddamn. Dude, my first job out of college was $16.90. All because she's in the master's program for human resources. I'm not saying like not being a hater, but like, good God. But yet they pay their baseline employees with a bachelor's degree who does the job. I don't remember the the brother's name. You might remember him. He dropped out sophomore year of high school, apparently. Let me see if I can get the last name, because I don't know his first name. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's like Carter. Last name was Carter. He like, I don't know. He always like wore like a Cookie Monster hat. He's one of those kids with the Osiris shoes, the big like skateboarding shoes back then. I can't remember his first name. I mean, he makes good money. I think he does roofing or something. He makes great money. Their dad, their dad does some type of like blue collar work, and both of the brothers went into the business. I can't remember the name though. It's Carter though. He was there our sophomore year, our freshman and sophomore year, I think. But yeah, but she fucking killed it. I'm just like, that is insane, dude. You're an intern making that much. Like, you know, and obviously that's no hate towards her. Interns take from the company. They don't give anything. So it's stupid how much money. I mean, at our job, they were making more than some people who've worked there for 40 fucking years, making like $27 an hour. And it's like, damn. I mean, it's honestly insane. Yeah, this will probably be our last raid. Oh man, dude. Unless we get a purple, then we have to send the back-to-back. This has just been tough, dude. Tough. Ulm has been not humble. That is for sure. Ugh. Damn, that's pretty good. Should have enough. Yeah, 35's more than enough. Thank you. Dude, I was about to say, if you fucking come over here, I'm gonna be so salty. Nice. He feels so weird today. I feel like it's just so slow. Like my response to things are just so slow. He did. He did. What were you saying? Just feels sluggish. Is that what you're saying? Just feels so sluggish. Yeah, I don't know like what it is. I just feel so slow. I don't understand what's happening. Oh my god, my nose. Excuse me, sorry about that. Wasn't me being trash, trust. I don't know. That might have been you being trash. No, but in all seriousness, though, like, I just feel slow in these raids. Like, very slow and slow. Like, during Tecton, like, I feel like the timer in my head that I normally go off of to dodge, I don't know. I mean, honestly, just might be just not playing well. I think that sneeze literally inverted. It was awful. Dude, I've been sick for basically 2 weeks. That would be the coronavirus you had this week. Dude, I'm supposed to go to Charleston this week, but Rachel's like, let's just save money and not go. I was supposed to see my friends. I haven't seen her, but I'm not disagreeing with her though. It's weird because like the world just feels so like slow. That shit was awful. Dude, I had a fever easily for 2 days. Like, thankfully, I was able to work remote, but yeah, it was so bad. It's been a while since I have felt like that. A beer virus. I don't know. I can definitely tell like I don't feel like my normal energetic self. That's definitely probably due to the sickness though. Because like I'll watch my streams back and like I just like can tell what, like whenever I'm just having an off day. Yesterday's stream, it was a bit off. This whole week is probably going to be an off, but I want to get some clips. I want to see if I can get any drops, any highlights, anything. I'd like to make this video, though, for Chambers, but it's not even going to be worth it if I don't even get anything. I mean, I guess I could make a video on, yeah, guys, the new Chambers update was here. We did fucking CMs. We did 4 CMs today. It's like, we haven't gotten jack shit. Not just based on the 4 CMs, of course, but like, you know, in general, like, we haven't gotten shit. I feel like our time's coming, though. Our time's coming. I swear to God, if I hit that many fucking zeros again, dude, this shit's rigged. I was hitting some atrocious zeros, dude. Are y'all ready for the TOA grind, dude? I feel like that shit's gonna be miserable. Yo, look at my dry tracker. Where is it? There it is. It's saying at TOA I am 75 runs in and dry. That is awful. Holy shit. I don't even know if I believe that. That's crazy work, dude. That's diabolical. See, this is more like it.
past couple raids, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I hitting so many zeros? I am. Oh no, I ran out of things to hydrate with, TJ. Ooh. It's probably our last raid anyway, unless we get a drop. we still got the big vid. Hey man, I hope I get that Model 70 featherweight though. It's a 30-06. What Jessica said. That thing's gonna be dope. $200 for that? Oh my god. I could go for the Savage 111, but I don't know. I don't really want that. I don't want to take the risk of actually winning both of them. I don't know. I think we have I have a lot of things I'm picking for between you and Stone. Oh, dude, people were bitching about the Keltec. They're like, what the fuck is that price? So that one might get pulled. Because people were not happy about that. They were not happy about those prices. I don't know. They might pull it though. Like I said, people were bitching really hard about it. They're like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, some of the ones on there were great. Yeah. I will say, if I see a 510 on there for a good price, I'd do it. I do want a 10mm pistol. Especially if I get into hunting, I want to carry a 10mm. High probability you win. I mean, there's shit. I have a bunch of shit between, like I said, between you and Stone. I'm sure I'm bound to win something. So I would go for the Scar 17, but I don't care anymore. I genuinely don't, dude. I'm not giving them that much money anymore. It's possibly out of state, but I'd be down to do a hunting trip. I mean, it'd be my first time ever hunting, but hell, I'd take that Model 70 featherweight. To be completely fair with you, dude, they are announcing in the future, like, we're getting discounts on Winchester, Browning, and obviously FN. Like, obviously we had those discounts, right? But I honestly might do a 1-a-year purchase on a Model 70. They're a bit cheaper too than the Scars, and I would rather at this point have a beautiful bolt action rifle. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like fuck the Scar. I mean, the Scar is cool. I don't know. I have my own internal hatred towards certain things. So, but that Model 70 though, oh, that's different. That's art. Hell yeah, that's art. Oh, dude, those Browning over-unders are literally art. I mean, those things are beautiful. If I was a clay shooter, all day, dude. Like, I know you could use it for hunting, but, like, dude, I'm just saying. I still would rather have the bolt action, but... Because I'm sure Stone, like... I'm still gonna keep up with Stone stuff. Maybe we could do like a hunting trip. I'm sure Jones will want to go. I don't. I need to get one though. Wait. I didn't realize, Jordan, do you want a SIG? What SIG do you want? We could. Stone's really close with Arnold.
I wouldn't mind even just going to a long outdoor range, dude. That'd be really fun. Jordan, did you know what type of SIG you want? To be completely fair too, TJ, I probably would just buy a Model 70. I don't know which version, but with 30-06. I'm sure Stone would have all of the recommendations and attachments. He'd be like, yeah, dude, you got to get this. Somehow I'm dropping my entire paycheck on like rifle accessories. Like Stone, chill. All right, guys, wish us luck. We either get a drop here or we are done for the night. Ah, you're all good, dude. You know what SIG that you want? I want a SIG MCX Spears. Heard those are very fun to shoot. Not really sure how that happened. TJ, haven't you shot one? I know Stone has. Pretty sure I saw a video. I'm pretty sure we have it at work. Pretty sure. Fuck off, dude. Apparently, I'm gonna word it like this. I won't say too much yet. Apparently, there is some big dropperino of news in October. For good, actually. Skeptical. But apparently it's floating around floating around by some heavy hitters. Not just word on the manufacturer floor, like some big belt wearers, TJ. So if I'm still around in October, we'll see what that means. There's only one little complicated part. Is what you call it. Big Daddy Herschel has to approve. So okay. I was talking to I just don't want to say his name, obviously, because I'm recorded by the stream itself. But a good person at work, and you like him too. I asked him his advice today, and I said, given that information, etc., that you have shared with me, do you think that? And I asked, do you think that it would be worth to stick it out? And he said, oh God, no. He said, to be completely honest with you, he said, yeah, if you don't get it, see, I already clicked away. And he's like, he said, it's not worth it because, yeah, it sounds like there's gonna be some good, restructuring and all this stuff, but why would they restructure? Why would they change anything with you guys, right? And it's like, hey, you got a point. I mean, you got a very fair point. And he's like, on top of that, you know that they're not going to invest, or they've proven to you that they're not going to invest into you and whatnot. Oh yeah, very fair point. So he's like, you need to just pack it up. Like, if I'm still there, unfortunately, because of, nothing happened, like no opportunities came my way and whatnot, then, I understand. So it could be interesting just to see what happens. But just thought I'd share that little bit of news. And you're right. I truly hope I'm not even there to bear witness to whatever this may be. It's sad though, man. We've talked about this. It's just sad. That's my attitude towards it. And a lot of people's. Thank God, dude. Sounds good, man. Always appreciate you tuning in, buddy. You have a good night, man. Thankfully, remote day tomorrow. Don't forget to send him a message, Jordan. He's in the Discord. Ooh, fucking 98. Let's go, dude. Oh, dude, we're eating them up now, boy. Wow, dude, we literally... Yep, wow. That's... That dude, I'm... wow. We did 4 CMs today, guys. Yeah. Not longer. Hold on. All right, well, that's gonna be it for the night for me. Sorry, guys. It's so sucky. I actually just have not this week. I just not felt like myself. But as we were talking about, probably the meds, and probably because I've been sick as shit. But with that being said, we did. I want to say we actually did 5 CMs tonight. We got absolutely nothing. My friend is dry as hell. We have not gotten a drop. He has not gotten a drop in quite a while. I've seen some purples recently, but I haven't gotten anything, even myself, in quite a while, but that's all right. I appreciate everyone that came in, everyone who lurked, everyone who's new that came in and lurked. I appreciate all of you guys for supporting. I will be back on tomorrow streaming. We're going to try to get a purple and try to get some highlights going. Gotta farm them, you know. But I had fun nonetheless. I had fun talking to you guys. I learned actually quite a bit today. But you guys take care. I will see you guys on tomorrow. Hope to see y'all there. Good night, everyone. Take care.